Hello, this is Beta Red Ben for Pixel Spank, and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. We're on episode 12. And we got mail! How exciting. Good eve. We got one letter. What's it going to be? Anything good? Probably not. It's probably from like your Tetra, I don't know. How you doing, Beta? Do you have any organic soup? I had a stroke then. Don't know what happened to me. Where are you now? You may be closer than I suspect. Are you hungry? Are you keeping warm? You haven't injured yourself, have you? You always work so hard. Do you have enough rupees? She's sending me her life savings. It's very good of her. What a poor woman she turned out to be. Although her life savings makes sense when you think the only place to spend money on her home island is this travelling merchant who follows me and me alone around. Yes! Nailed it. So we got the swift sail. Which, yeah! Look at that, twice as fast. Regular, twice as fast. Yeah, that's pretty sweet, isn't it? So we're gonna bring about the Tower of the Gods and probably hit up some what's it called? Just a few islands along the way. Should we make it daylight? No, time will do that. So I can see the fish. He's kind of on the way to the island, so I'm gonna go to the island first. Ignore that. I'm going to go to the island first, because I don't want to get sucked up by that tornado. That much is vital. Then I should be able to get to the fish fine. If I had to leave here, the one reason I'm here, you know, is this. Yep. That's Din's Pearl, I think. Yeah, that's kind of an orangey one, isn't it? I always thought of Din as more red, but orange is fine. Was my boat over there before? Feels like it moved ever so slightly. It didn't, but I just kind of felt that way. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, doesn't, you know, it's nothing. Doesn't matter. You may notice, right, as I got closer to that fish, I swapped sails, I seemed to stop, and then I threw the bait out. I just hammered every button because I couldn't remember which one was my bait. I had a rough idea, but not great. It's the Northern Triangle Island, I think. Yep. I mean, these names are fairly easy. They get harder later. Yeah. He's just talking about Windfall Island. There's quite a few of his little speeches are about Windfall Island or about other islands other than the island there, particularly when there's sod all on the local island. Honestly, I think they were just filling space sometimes. Do you think I can nail that? I can. No. I was going to do it until I forgot what button stop was. That was my undoing. I'm pretty sure I can't get into this fairy island, but I'm gonna have a look, because I can't really. I know there's one you need a hammer, one you need bombs. I think. I can't honestly remember. Maybe arrows or you need different things for different ones, and yeah, I've got no memory for them. The best way is to just go and look every now and again. You don't have to even get that close. I doubt I'll even have to make landfall. Hoi, small fry. Yeah, I've heard. Take it you want the chart and information about the islands. So this is it's one of the fairy islands. It could be Eastern Fairy Island. Nailed it. Just remembered they're all heart-shaped. Word is, they hold... Yeah, I know about the auction. Yeah. Like an extra fast sail. It's worth noting that I did the auction house last episode, but there is more to it than just the swift sail. Alright, so I only need bombs to get in there. Now I'm gonna do a little maverick move right now. I'm actually gonna bomb it from the boat. There's a very good reason for that. It's more fun. No, the actual reason for that is that there's probably a load of choo-choos on here, and it's kind of a pain to kill them. If you just shoot a bomb, you ain't got to worry. Traditionally, you backflip into these affairs. I don't know why. It's just somehow better. More maverick, more cool, perhaps. Hey, babe. What you got for me? My, you grow up freaky. They're fucking horrendous. Like they're properly creepy. What's she gonna give me? More bombs, maybe? More magic? I genuinely, I don't actually know what she gives you. Come on. Show me the money. I can now carry more bombs. Alright, that's pretty good. To be honest, that's actually really good. Because more arrows you don't actually need, but the bombs, because they're your only form of like naval combat, you do genuinely need them. And I'm of the opinion 30 is not quite enough for when you're fighting some of the bigger squids that are out there, the krakens, if you will. But 60 is normally plenty. 90, I don't think I've ever felt the need for 90 bombs, but 60 is sort of a nice round number for it. That is a Korok. They called that in this? I think they are. Yep, so I think this is the first one of these we've even seen. Basically, they go everywhere to plant the seeds. They are called Koroks, I thought they were. And, yeah, they're just trying to regrow the forest. But something's gone wrong and you need water from the forest haven. What, I'm genuinely, I'm actually going to do that quest at some point in this Let's Play. It'll probably be towards the end when I'm doing what I call cleanup, which frankly is the most fun bit. It's where you've got nearly all the abilities and you just go and sort it all out. Let's see, so I need to go, actually, yeah, you know what, fuck it, I'll go somewhere I just completely bypassed the first time I came here. I did that by accident. I wondered, why the fuck am I stopping? Then suddenly my fucking salvage claw comes out. Like, what the fuck is this? It was just me hitting the wrong button. Yeah, I completely bypassed this place like earlier on in the adventure. I think it's called Bear Claw Island because it's in the shape of a bear's claw. A lot of literal names in this. You know, there's not much in the way of well, subtlety, I suppose would be the word. Let's just get up on him. Nailed it. Yeah, it's great doing that. It makes you feel like a real boss because it's the quickest way, but at the same time, sometimes you miss and you feel like a complete dick. I want to say he gives you information about taking chew jelly to the potion guy on Windfall. I might talk to him one day. We haven't been to Windfall for the last time yet. Do you know what a choo-choo is, Small Fry? Yeah, I do. I've already been over this. I know more about them than you could possibly imagine. Well, I mean, I don't know that much, to be honest. I know that I quite like the way they look. I once made a water sensing, a moisture sensing device as a school project in the shape of one of them. Because as it turns out, they're a very ergonomic shape to hold. Did it look like a sex toy? A little bit. Can I accept that? Perhaps. You know what? It's called Paw Print Island. I was close to the name. Oh, it's just occurred to me. Is this an egg? Like, is this what this is meant to be? It's never really explained. Like, is it an egg? Is it just a weird shape? Is it Valu's egg? Valu's like older than time, so probably not. And then these things on the ceiling that you can't see because I refuse to put the camera at the right angle. They're definitely there. Yeah, those. What are they? You can't target them. You can't do shit with them, but they're there. And they're freaky. Now, because this island is one that you come to really early on, like properly early, it's like one of the first places you can choose to go to or ignore. There's not really any strong enemies here. There might be some green chews, but I'm not even sure about that. Behind there, that's a whole other case. Could be anything behind there. Could be for the whiz robes. And we'll never know because I completely missed the bomb throw. Alright, it's harder than I thought to throw with those hemorrhoids floating around. The one time when I'd want that ability you can unlock that lets you do the big sword spinny thing. I don't have it. Sometimes it's easier to not lock onto enemies. This isn't one of those times. They all dead? Mostly dead? Yep, all gone. Very pleasing, the drops there. Totally useless. I don't know why. For years in Zelda games, they've been slowly adding like enemy drops, and they've nearly always been entirely useless, except for Breath of the Wild when they're actually useful. Ones that spring to mind: A Link Between Worlds. You can get monster bits. Totally useless. It was in I think Skyward Sword. They had them. I believe they were fairly useless in that. I mean, that's it that really springs to mind. I haven't played the free player one, the Triwizard Tournament one, Triforce Heroes, I think it was called. It's a shame really, because like it looked good. I played. They did some weird kind of demo for it. I played in that and it was pretty fun. But at the same time, I was like, well, I don't know 3 people who I could play this with. And I certainly don't know 3 people who would buy this. I'd have to buy it for them. I was like, it's just not going to happen. Never going to get to play this unless they maybe release a Switch version with voice input and I can play with randoms. That's never going to happen, is it? Do it Indiana Jones style. Just run through all the enemies, ignore them, run back out with the treasure. Is it a seed chart? No, it's a piece of heart. Oh. It was definitely worthwhile me coming back to this place. Is that everything? I mean, there's only 2 ways to go, so yeah, it must be everything. I remember what you can do is if you were really diligent, I believe that's the right word, and got the Tingle Tuner early on, you could use the bombs from that to maybe blow up some of them. Oh, they're chews, aren't they? Yeah. What's the sign say? To reach Dragon Roost Island, head east from here. Oh, you can see it. It's right there. No shit, Sherlock. I might have a little word with these boys. Ah, oh, piss off. Piss off. Yeah, as I was saying, let's just have a little word with these lads. Nope, never mind. Can't be done. Didn't target them very easy. So I saw that giant barrel. I had no idea what it was. I was looking at the map, trying to figure out where I'm going next, and I got massively distracted. So let's see, there's Dragon Roost there. What's this little place I'm heading to now? Fire Mountain. You need the ice arrows to deal with that, so that's nothing to worry about. And then Eastern Triangle Island. Basically, what I'm trying to do here, right? What I'm trying to do is, I know that in a minute the Tower of the Gods is going to pop up. I also know I don't really want to start this episode because I keep cutting the dungeons in half between episodes and it's really bugging me. Although to be fair, that is a longer episode, so it's irrelevant. Longer dungeon even. Point being, I'm sort of filling the episode a bit with stuff that's generally worth doing. I'm not going to dick around more than normal. Is that a fairy island over there? I mean, I should go there, shouldn't I? I'll raise the tower first. Fuck it. Bugger it. I can't actually see the island, so to speak. Oh, there it is. That popped up late, didn't it? There's one of these islands has a scientist on it. I might have already missed him. Or that might come later. Alright lads. How's it going? I like the way the king's got his head bowed down. Mighty fine boat you got there, bub. Might be Wolverine. You must be searching for treasure on the seafloor too, aren't you? You won't get any from us, bub, not likely. Let me ask you something real quick. Who wanders around on a fishless sea? I'll tell you who. Only pirates, monsters, and treasure hunters like ourselves. Also Beetle, who's a different kind of pirate, I've always assumed. And maybe some other things I've never heard of. The men agree. Yep. He's not really saying much of any use here. He's going to give me a little tip, though. Yeah. He's actually giving me a treasure chart. That's a weird thing to give me. Yeah, I know how to deal with this. I'm pretty sure his advice doesn't really hold up too much anymore. Now that you got a second screen, treasure hunting is made significantly easier and better, I would say. I'm looking at the treasure here. I'll bring it up so you can see. I'm good like that. That's one of the triangle islands. Is it? I couldn't fucking control it for some reason. I couldn't find my cursor. So it's one of the triangle islands. It's not that one. Is it the one I'm on? That'd be funny. No, it's the northern triangle island, isn't it? Oh no, no. Damn it. It's not that easy to control all this because the buttons don't do quite what you want them to do. Is it the one? It is the one I'm at. These retards gave me a treasure map to a treasure that's like just over there. I mean, fuck it, I'm going to do it, aren't I? Could they not figure this out? Fucking treasure's here, lads. You were this close to it. Do they not have a map? They might not have a map, to be fair. Way easier than it used to be. I really hope inside this is just a picture of them waving like this, and then you turn to them and they're waving like this. Is that number 2? Oh man, 200 rupees, lads! You got done. That's a solid diversion there. That killed as many as 4 minutes. That's it. Use the tide. Even though I just walked up that ramp. I'll pretend I was using the tide. Glow, little bitch. Ah, yes. Pharaoh's Pearl? Yeah, Pharaoh. I think it's Pharaoh. The dancers. Pharaohs. I don't know. Alright, here we go. One of the few cutscenes in the game. It's not really a cutscene, is it? It's in engine. It's quite a good one, though. I like the way these are like the goddess's charms, and he bricks it as soon as anything happens. This is a man who's fought like giant monsters. He bricks it from a statue's eyes glowing and some lights. Fair play, like that. Yeah, he was right to run. Now looking back, he made a wise decision. I forgot about that bit. This is actually quite cool, the way it shatters this weird sort of Russian doll affair. Oh, she is Zora. She could be. Would that make that one a Ruto and that one like a Kokiri child? I might have to look closer at these statues. Look, Triforce. It's definitely compensating for something, isn't it? The old Tower of the Gods. Does he land on it? He does, yeah. Oddly hilarious. It's good of the boat to come and pick me up. That's quite far away though. Like, he did that without his sail. Somehow. Because I think Link carries the sail. So I don't know how he quite managed that. Yep. This tower, which the pearls of the gods have caused to appear, is a place that the gods of the ancient world repaired so that they might test the courage of men. One boy, actually. Only one who is able to overcome the trials that await here will be acknowledged by the gods of a true hero. That's not what that said. I was close, but not quite. And then you'll get the Master Sword. That's basically it. You know you get the Master Sword. It's Zelda. You don't know when you're gonna get it, and you might surprisingly already have it, but you're gonna get it. You know. Yeah. I'm not gonna go in there yet. Mainly because I saw on the map a minute ago there was a what's it called? A fairy island nearby that wanted investigating. Wasn't that one, was it? I feel like it was. Yeah, it's like right in front of me. Is that it? Ah, shit. I've bamboozled myself. Damn it. I think I might have just been looking at an old one, wasn't I? Oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yeah. I'm almost certain I won't be able to get into this fairy island. But it's good to know what you need. Is it the hammer? Maybe. I think there's one you need a hammer to get into. I reckon there's one you need fire arrows to get into. I feel like there's a block of ice in the way. Well, I've done the one you bomb your way into. I don't reckon there's a boomerang one. I don't think there's one for the leaf, the shitty leaf, Deku leaf, as it's actually called, not shitty leaf. There's a big oh, it's a tree. I think that's oddly close to the island to have anything really. This might require a hook shot, in fact. Yep, hammers. Yep, need hammers to get in there. I can't do it yet. I'll hit up the fish when I'm here. Easy now. Don't panic. Cruising for some fish. So try and remember that it's the far right requires a hammer. The far right gavel, the judges have a gavel. The far right controls the courts. So you remember it. But if that was Eastern Fairy Island, this one's got a really dumb name. It's like Evil Fairy Island, Fawned Fairy Island. That's it. Yeah. I knew there was something. Oh, he's on about golden feathers. Golden feathers are what the smaller birds have, and apparently some bugs have them as well, as we found out earlier. I think you can maybe get a piece of heart for the trouble of like doing it. It's not overly worth it. See, this is the trouble. When you got the Tower of Gods, suddenly on the horizon you've got two large things. The one on the right is Dragon Roost, the one on the left is the Tower of Gods. I mean, granted, you can always see both of them. If you can only see one, it's almost a given that it's the Tower of Gods you can see. Yeah, lads, you had little chance of catching me with this sail. Now that I've gone swift, you got no chance. I do quite like that it goes from blue to red as well, which is like the classic Zelda upgrade path, as seen in Link to the Past, blue boomerang to red boomerang, or all rupees, or anything coloured in this game, green, blue, red, then gold, then maybe silver or white. Sometimes there's a purple thrown in. It gets hairier at the other end. The first three though, those you can count on. The pearls, you do the red one first, then green, then blue. Well, it doesn't work there. They're switched for some reason. Don't question the switch. Hey, fish boy. Oh, am I close? Yeah, I am close enough. I had a little panic on for that one. I wasn't 100% on it. Yeah. See, I don't know if you can if he gives you this information before the tower's there. I think you can't find him until the tower exists, because I know in the past I've had like the whole map uncovered early on, and he's not been about. Yep, he's talking about the Golden Triumph Forks, because he can't remember that they're called Triforce. It's kind of this whole joke that throughout he'll give you advice on how to find the Golden Triumph Forks, but he doesn't realise what they actually are, because he's a retarded fish. Alright, let's drift on in to the old Tower of the Gods. Possibly a cutscene before you go in, I'm not sure. Maybe. Nah. Anyway, well that's for next time. Stop, you fool! Might have been a shorter episode this week. I can't really tell. Thanks for watching that. That was episode 12. Join me next time when we go through the ominous door into the Tower of the Gods to beat a big... Well, it's like an Aztec Andros, isn't it? We already know what it is. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.